Welcome to the MSI Hitlist, brought to you by Landar.com, Landr.com. Your mastering made easy. And that's one of the things that our hit list winner this month is going to receive a one-year pro account from Landar.com. It's a very cool thing. With it, get this, they can master all of their music the easy way. Drag and drop interface, automatic algorithms that figure all that complicated stuff out. All they have to do is go there and do it. Make it happen. They get a one-year pro account that entitles them to all the free uncompressed WAV files they can handle, along with compressed MP3 masters of their music. You want to try it out? It's very easy to do. You can sign up very easily by clicking on the Landar banner below our live window over on MusicSceneInvestigation.com and sign up for a one-year free account, which entitles you to all of the compressed MP3 masters of your music, along with, get this, along with 2 free uncompressed WAV files, so you can see if it's going to work for you. Try it out. Give it a shot. Landr.com. And we're happy to have them on sponsoring the hit list. Now, we have the whole panel here. Well, not the whole panel. Andrea has the week off, as she does every hit list, because she just doesn't like being around this many guys.
It's understandable, really.
Well, yeah, it really is. And that's okay, though. We don't mind. It's kind of like a boys' club here at the hit list. So, Ian and James are here. Hey, Ian. Hey, James. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Everything going all right, Ian? Everything fine in your neck of the woods?
It's late. I'm having a beer. We're going to listen to some music. Life could be worse.
Yes, it could. You could be traipsing about in the forest hunting mythical creatures with your sister.
That was a long time ago. And we never did catch that griffin.
Well, yeah, they're fast. They're fast little buggers. Or big buggers.
And the claws.
Well, we could be awaiting some kind of meteorological impact.
That's a possibility. What do you know about a meteorological, whatever the word is you used, impact?
Not a lot, but I think Ian was mentioning some kind of possibility of it happening soon and maybe even doing some kind of live podcast about it.
Well, allegedly the world's going to pot. And you know, we had the end of the world at 2000, and then we had the fabled 2012. Now it's September the 25th, 2015.
And of course, these days, with the way things are going, we just can't wait. It can't It can't happen quick enough.
Apparently, Nibiru, planet Nibiru, or otherwise known as Planet X, is entering our solar system as we speak. Not that anyone can see it in the sky, because it's hiding behind the sun. Very, very crafty, that little planet. And that on there lived the race of the Anukai, who were basically our forefathers. They genetically mutated us from apes to mine the planet for them. And their planet goes around in this massive orbit. I can't remember how long it is. And it's coming, and apparently it's going to bring a weight of meteors and stuff like that, and we're going to get hit by them.
There's going to be a lot of great music written about it if anybody's around afterwards. So I'm kind of looking forward to what comes next, music-wise.
I'm heading for ground zero when it comes. You see,
do live video. That's all I ask.
Thanks, Rich.
That way we can actually watch it come in and get your reaction as it hits.
I'll tell you what, let's just have a beer on MSI on the 26th or the Sunday afterwards and just say it didn't happen.
All right. Pick, video or it didn't happen. That's what they say. James, are you going to get a boat and follow Ian?
I don't think we need a boat, because I think that the epicenter is going to be in Middlesex.
Oh, okay.
So I think Ian's going to get a really good seat.
I might as well not leave home if that's the case. I'll just sit here and have a smoke and a beer and do what we're doing now and wait for it to happen.
Yeah,
Exactly. I might even pop up too.
I think Thomas. I think Thomas out in the chat room has it right. Nibiru, Nibu. I can't pronounce those long words, Thomas. I'm sorry. Nibiru.
Nibiru, yeah, Nibiru.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
I mean, the titles we've got tonight.
I would like to say allegedly to all of that.
All right. Well, allegedly, I guess you got to cover yourself for the lawyer's sake, right?
Well, that's right. I mean, allegedly.
I don't know. Anymore, I just don't know. I do know that we have 4 songs to listen to from this past month, however, and all of them are good in their own right. Wouldn't you agree, guys?
From what I remember, they're fantastic.
It's like the end of the world come all at once.
Let's not go that far. I mean, it's not a themed show, everyone. It's really not. It's just that Ian is on a tangent, and there's no way we can stop him now. And that's kind of the way it goes. Well, we do have 4 songs to listen to, and it's going to take a while. I think we're going to be here the whole hour, so let's get right to it, shall we? Song number 1 we're going to listen to today is from the 7th of June, when guess who was on the broadcast with us? You remember, Ian?
I remember. I'm still tidying up.
They drank all his tea, they drank his coffee, and then they started in on the other stuff. It was
the cider and the beer.
It was Spider, yeah. Spider, the rock band, was with us on that broadcast. And, of course, our Song of the Week selectee from that week was Dennis James and his track, The Girl in the House by the River. That's a long title for a song, but I don't mind. We're going to play it for you right now. This is Dennis James and The Girl in the House by the River, right here on the hit list. Song number 1. Enjoy, everyone.
Blew me some nasty weather. Took me down a stone cold road, dressed me like a ragged toad, laid me down where the water flowed, and she tied me down where the bad wind blows. I can tell you now how she made me a man, but it's more than my life is worth, gonna cut out while I can. Oh, I'll know better next time around. I swear I'll never make a sound. I'll just drool like an old bloodhound and hope she keeps me gagging bound. Tell you now
and that is no. See, I get mixed up. I'm talking in the chat room, and I'm really messed up. I apologize for that. That was Dennis James, The Girl in the House by the River. And Ian, I'm going to start with you because you're going to make fun of me, I know, and I don't want you to waste it, so go ahead.
No, I know. I'm going to leave it right there for a change.
All right. What about Dennis James and The Girl in the House by the River?
I don't know, but I thought Explendidos was quite good.
I like the explanation. We'll talk about that in just a second, though.
Yeah. No, Dennis James, House by the River. Yeah, I mean, this has got a very sort of retro but current sound to it from that point of view. You know, you listen to the Breaking Bads and the Walking Deads and all these sort of post-apocalyptic TV shows. Yeah, you see what I did there. Yeah, and it's well done. Like, the mix-wise, I do find it a bit hot, a bit overcompressed. Everything's fighting a little bit for space and attention. But it's a great track. Not my cup of tea, but, you know,
right.
Well performed, well put together.
All right. Well, cool. I appreciate that. And let's go over to James, get his thoughts on this one again as well. James, Dennis James, and he stole one of your names, apparently.
Well, I think Explendidos, what a fabulous track. That's probably one of the contenders of the year, isn't it?
Start with Dennis James, The Girl in the House by the River.
All right, focusing on Dennis James. Yeah, that's really cool. That's an interesting track because, as Ian says, it takes an old formula and makes it more contemporary and modern. There's all kinds of things and influences I could hear here and there, from sort of blues artists to sort of Leonard Cohen and Tom Waits, and it's quite a nice, quirky little number, the kind of thing I'd probably listen to, and I'd like to hear more of. I think this is the kind of thing that would benefit from a good mastering suite. Couple of things to learn maybe on the mix, especially with some of the over compressed bits, and it is a bit hot in areas. But yeah, it's really good. I like the vocal. It's got an unusual voice, but in a good way. And it's nice to hear an abrupt end rather than a fade out.
And it was abrupt. There is no doubt about that. You know, this song reminds me of an artist we have here in the States, and I can't remember his last name. His first name is Junior. Is a country artist. You have to have a Junior in there someplace. I can't remember his last name, but very similar in style and content.
Is it League?
No, it was not.
Junior League?
It was not League. It was not Samples.
Baseball?
No, it wasn't. So anyway, I'll figure it out and I'll update someone somewhere and let them know. Somehow.
Junior High?
No, it wasn't. No. Anyway, this song reminds me a lot of that. And you're right, it is a very current style of country music if you're talking about the last 15 years. This here in the States went out of style about 10 or 15 years ago, but that's still okay because the song is a lot of fun. And
but as I said, if you watch a lot of these like sort of post-apocalyptic, like Walking Dead and Breaking Bad and stuff like that out there at the moment, they're using a lot of this sort of slide guitar, bluesy country rock stuff for sort of signatures and stuff like that.
Now, it's the kind of thing that could get scooped up by TV quite easily.
If the song were about a zombie in the house by the river,
well, you know, an easy lyric change.
There you go. I guess I
met a zombie in the house by a river. It looked at me and I had to shiver.
Kind of fits. Work. Yeah, Dennis, you hear that? Take Ian's advice and he did the first verse for you there, so it's all good.
Write it about zombies, man. Everything's better with zombies than the end of the world.
Well, there you have it.
Change your band name to Explendidos.
I don't know about. I don't know if he can do that because we've got Thomas in the chat room. And I know that there are other people listening too, and I hope that you join us in the chat room. We're live in the chat room right now. Click on that big button that says chat room or whatever it is. I can't even remember what the website says. Open chat room or something like that. Anyway, click that button, join us. It's you don't have to sign up if you don't want to. Just go in as a guest. It's cool. And join the
not the end of the world.
conversation. Yeah, join the conversation. We've already talked about the end of the world, so no, it's not the end of the world. And we're going to move on, though, to the 14th of June. Lee Haggerty was our guest panelist that week, and we were happy to have him on. He's a hoot every time he comes on. It seems like every time he comes on, he gets funnier and funnier. I don't know if he just gets more comfortable or, I'm not sure, but it's good to have him on. And the Song of the Week selectee from that week is the band we were talking about a minute ago, Explendidos, and their track called Sound and Video. We're going to take a listen to that right now. It's song number 2 on today's hit list. It's Explendidos and Sound and Video. Here it is on the hit list. That is track number 2, and it's called Sound and Video from Explendidos. The only thing I can say about this song is I wish I had a stalker like that. I'm just saying. James, how about you? You want a stalker like that?
Absolutely fantastic. Really good, clear audio there. And since there's a bit of background information about how the name was formed, I was scrolling through Google Images looking at cigars while listening to that. And it kind of created a nice music video effect.
He's pulling a Bill Clinton.
I can just kind of envisage the camera zooming at me, bopping away, live on MSI, scrolling through these cigar pages and just getting a completely different feel for the music than I probably should be.
No doubt.
But no, that's really good. Nice vocals. Everything's clear, and there's lots of things to delight the ears and tantalise. It's not really my kind of. It's not the kind of music I go out and listen to on a regular basis, but it's the kind of thing that I'd quite happily drive to or tune into the radio and hear. It's good stuff. Really enjoyed that.
All right, very cool. Thanks, James. Ian, how about you? You looking for a new stalker?
Always looking for a new stalker. I mean, you know, it keeps my ego up there, doesn't it?
I suppose it would.
Explendidos. It sounds like a Mexican magician to me.
But
Explendidos.
We know the backstory, though.
We do, but it still sounds like it's, you know, the great Explendidos. The magnificent Explendidos. It would work.
Okay.
No?
Well, how about the song?
Oh, yeah, I like that too. Yeah. Not really my bag from the point of view of style, but production qualities on this are just fantastic. The sonic palette that's been used is really smooth. Everything's sitting nicely. Nothing's fighting for space or its own attention. The vocal, which is whispered almost rather than sung, sits on top of everything nicely without overpowering. You know, mix-wise and production-wise, it is spot on. For my liking, it does get a little repetitive. But, you know, I can see where you're going with this. And again, this would be great, you know, the street montage as they're sort of, you know, driving down the road in a film, sort of showing you the prostitutes on the corner and the drunks hanging around outside the bar and bits and pieces like this, with this sort of banging away in the background, would be fantastic. You know, and when that bass drops, it was like the end of the world.
No more end of the world stuff, okay?
Okay, right.
Unless, see, my microphone it must must be the end of the world because my microphone is crapping out. Now, anyway, my reference on this song is you're absolutely right. This song would be great in a movie. In fact, it reminds me of a couple of different movies that back once upon a time, back in the 80s that came out, called Body Double or Deja Vu. I can't remember which. Hang on a second. I got to fix this mic.
The end of the world. We're all going to die.
I hope we don't die. You know, dying would not be good. Now, if my mic dies, it's going to take me a couple of seconds to fix it, but we'll see what happens. But a couple of movies, Deja Vu or Body Double, I can't remember which, but this track would go perfectly in that movie, and I think it would be perfect for it. Great dance club track, in my opinion. I think this would be a wild dance club hit. And here in the States, anyway, I think people would go crazy for it in the club. Good song. I like the effects in this song. There are a couple of really cool effects that were used I like a lot. So, excellent work. Again, that was Explendidos and a song called Sound and Video.
Otherwise known as Thomas Evil, and that's how you pronounce it. He's told me in the chat. Thomas Evil. I kind of like that.
And we should give the credit. The lyric and vocals were done by a friend of his named Janine Balmer. She's from Canada. So
apparently she really knows how to express herself.
Apparently, I have no idea. So
we asked Thomas how he knows this.
I'm not going to do it. We're going to move on to the next track. However, we have two more tracks to go, and we're running out of time. You know, time waits for no man. It's what they say. Nick Andrew joined us on the 21st of June. We had the track from the Bongo Club, which was selected as our Song of the Week. The name of the track is Boom Shakalaka. And I'm surprised I said that correctly the first time. Boom Shakalaka from the Bongo Club is track number 3 on today's hit list. Here it is, everybody. Certainly hope you enjoy it as well.
Don't be a stranger, 'cause I could put you in danger. I am a bullet penetrating through whatever I'll be facing tonight. Stop asking questions. It's hard to follow directions. Think it over while you're sober, bet you never thought you'd end up this far away from home today. Do the boom shakalaka, shakalaka. I need some boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Give me a boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Let's do the boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Are you a landmine falling from my lines? Guess you won't be detonating 'cause you passed your expiration date. Yeah, you're amusing. I find it confusing. You're the sugar in my cup and I just can't get it up unless you do your thing with my ring-a-ding. Do the boom shakalaka, shakalaka. I need some boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Give me a boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Just do the boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Boom shakalaka, shakalaka. I need some boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Give me a boom shakalaka, shakalaka. Just do the boom shakalaka, shakalaka.
And that is the Bongo Club and Boom Shakalaka. And I got to turn my audio down in my ears. It's coming in twice. And all right, I'm going to go first this time around, guys. Two things I like about this song. I like what Ian said about it. It is a very contemporary pop rock song. The cool thing, there's one part in there, and it may have went through the whole song, but I just didn't hear it, is a very grungy bass guitar in the background as my mic goes out again. Can you hear me? It's a very grungy guitar sound in the background. I like that a lot. It's very cool. One of the lyrics I really liked in this was at the end of the first verse. It said, "I'm a bullet penetrating whatever I'll be facing tonight." I thought that was a brilliant line. So kudos to the lyric writer on that one. Now, one thing I didn't like about the song is the way the vocal treatment was done on the lead vocal. That got kind of tiring. It sounded almost like it was just distorting to me. But a great song nonetheless. I mean, I think it would be a very popular song with the kids of today, of which I am not. So, what do you think, James? You're one of the kids of today.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
that's
younger.
news to me.
You're younger than I.
Well, of course, but I feel like an old man.
You're not.
My musical
That's
taste is that of an old man. So
That's
I'm
what
probably
John
not the
Schrader
best
said.
person to
John
ask.
Schrader said you feel like an old man.
I ain't
Well,
gonna go there.
It's a good track. It certainly harks back to certain retro sounds, things like the Kinks, I suppose, especially with that sort of very pop-like distortion. It's I'm not sure if I agree with you on the vocal thing there, Rich, with it being distorted. I think that's the style, and it's only a short track, so it doesn't become too tiresome. I think if it was any longer, then it definitely would. And if it was in an album with more of that, then yeah, it could probably get pretty mundane quickly. I can remember when this was on, we were all a bit concerned about that introduction where it sort of goes extremely lo-fi and filtered and then comes in. But on another listen, I think it works well. There's a sort of contrast between the two, and you know that the track's kicked in. Some good lyrics there. I think my favourites is the "Doing Your Thing with My Ring-a-Ding." anything that has anything like that should be worth its weight in gold. Nice little homage to Chuck Berry, maybe, with his Ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
My
Excellent.
ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Sorry.
Excellent stuff. It's a good track. Everything so far has been good. It's going to be a tough one this evening.
There is no doubt of that at all. Ian, over to you, my friend. Boom shakalaka
yeah.
laka.
I like this track a lot. I mean, it's got elements of so many bands in there. You've got the Arctic Monkeys, you've got a bit of Oasis, you've got the Kinks, you've got a bit of the Stones in there, you've got a bit of T-Rex in there. And it's got that kind of real retro but contemporary pop rock sound that's going on. I'm surprised this isn't on the radio already over here. I mean, if you put this up against things like the Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that, it's just as good a quality, probably even catchier. The grunge thing you were talking about, elements of Stone Temple Pilots in this as well. Some of their sort of later stuff off the Shangri-La album and stuff like that was very sort of boom shakalaka type hooks. And yeah, really do like this track. Well put together. I don't think I had a problem with the intro to start with. It was just one of those ones that caught me by surprise pleasantly. And it still does. I think, again, you know, this could work very well in a film. You know, a man in a boat, listen to this track as meteor comes down in front of him.
You gotta go there, don't you? You just can't leave it alone. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong. Thomas says somehow I thought I was wearing an I thought about wearing an old leather jacket while listening to the track. So there you go. I've got an old leather jacket I will loan you, Thomas, if you want, by the way. Anyway. All right, one more track to listen to. This is a long track. I don't know. You know, I've got to warn musicians once again. When submitting music to MSI, make sure that you read the rules. Tracks over 5 minutes, we have the right to exclude them just because they're over 5 minutes if we decide we want to. This track got through, and it made a Song of the Week selection during the 28th of June when Dave Carrera was on our panel. So congratulations to them. The band is called The Long Grass Band, and the track is called Before the Sun. So here it is. This is the fourth song in the hit list, and we're going to take a listen to it right now. Song number 4 on the hit list, The Long Grass Band, and their track, Before the Sun. Here it is, everybody. Enjoy.
lot to do today. Looks like summer's gone away. Yours, slowly running for the door. We could see a brighter side before that sun comes round again today. See you, I never thought a smile would fade away. And is this why you came here? Thousand miracles displayed. Looks like summer's gone away, and the little things still haunt you. It's a lot to do today. Looks like summer's gone away. Gone away.
There is track number 4 on the hit list today. And I'm going to start it out because I never get to say anything. This track could have been cut in half. It would have been much better from a listening perspective if it were shorter. I believe when this song appeared on the 28th, that everybody agreed there is numerous points where this track could have just kicked in, went into overdrive, and blew everybody away, but it didn't. For me, that was about 1 minute and 4 seconds into the track. There was a beautiful spot there where it could have ripped, and I was waiting for it again, and it didn't happen. Great song, by the way. The lyrics, the way this melody is put together, the vocalist did a great job. The only disappointment is it had you waiting for a release, and there never was a release to it. It just had you waiting. It's like pulling a bow back and holding it in that position forever.
It's like tantric sex.
I don't know anything about that, Ian. You're going to have to educate me some other time.
I'm really not.
No,
really,
okay.
Really
Promises.
All right, James, what do you think about the Long Grass Band and Before the Sun?
Apart from stating the obvious that it was a bit too long, I did actually enjoy it. I don't think it really picked up the fullest momentum that it could have done, considering that it was over 5 minutes. It probably could have done with being shorter, as we've already said, but hey, that's the way it is. Somebody's ignored our prerequisites and managed to get into the hit list. Kudos to them. That's good. Something that you'd quite like to hear while Nibiru's coming towards you. I think it would make a good soundtrack for that. While Ian's stranded on the boat, looking rather desperate, about to get wiped out.
You see,
no.
I saw it personally more as a film where there's a bloke, stood on a ranch with vestiges of his old life scattered around him. Looks like summer's gone away as a nuclear winter sets in across the land.
While he's frantically trying to reinstall his old microphone and make sure that the speed's up and running.
It's gotten completely out of hand, everybody. I can't even slap them. They're over in England. I'm out in the middle of a cornfield, and not a thing I can do about it. All right, Ian.
Back to the song. 1 or 2 timing issues. That's the negatives that I've got. But apart from that, it's a good track. I'll give it that.
All right. Very good, James. Thank you. Now we head over to Ian, the man in the boat. Ian?
The man in the boat. Noah! I'm going to change my name. Why didn't he kill the 2 wasps? Anyway. So, yeah. This, to me, right, sounds like it was once a massive rock song that had the big guitars and the massive orchestration, and it was kind of like your sort of stairway to heaven for this band, if that makes sense. And then as they've got older and the lineup's changed a little bit, they've made a comeback, and they've decided they're going to do like an acoustic tour. And they've come back and they've gone, instead of making this powerful, let's make it beautiful. And they've kind of stripped the arrangement down, taken all the big guitars off, taken off all the massive orchestration, and just left that violin or cello, whatever it was, and sort of, stripped it back and made it bare, and it works. Their performances are generally pretty good. Do not like those guitar scratches. Please, please, please. I like to hear them in the song because it means you're playing your instrument, but they're too loud and they were ripping through the mix horribly. As James said, there was a few timing issues as well, on the drums especially. But, everyone's got something to work with here. That singer, I want to hear him go for it. I want to hear him rip raw through this track. And I want to hear them big guitars coming and that massive orchestration. There's a couple of times in this track towards the sort of first couple of minutes where you think it's going to blow, and it doesn't. And, it does. It leaves you feeling very unsatisfied and... like you've been on the job all night and didn't manage to climax.
All right. Well, there you have it. Those are the 4 tracks from last month, which are competing for our hit list. Ian?
There's actually a note from the Long Grass Band.
Okay.
On Twitter, and they say, "We continue to work on this track. Thanks, guys."
All right. Very good. Very good acknowledgement, and we appreciate them sending us that note. And, all right, now before we make our selection for our Band of the Month, I want to let everybody know what the Band of the Month is going to receive. Because not only will they receive that 1-year pro account from Landard.com, which sponsors the hit list, by the way, they will also receive PR packages from the Indie Music Bus. Walt and his crew over at the Indie Music Bus, our supremely experienced when it comes to social media. They are awesome when it comes to working on social media. And, of course, our friends over at Worldwide Indie Radio and the Independent Music Coalition, the IMC Magazine, will have a interview with our Band of the Month winner. So, very cool stuff in line for the Band of the Month. So if you want to make your band a contender, you have to get through the panel first. That means going to MusicSceneInvestigation.com, submitting your music for our regular Sunday shows, which happen every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. GMT, MusicSceneInvestigation.com. You want to make sure you go through that first. All right, guys, we have to make a selection. As James alluded to, it's a tough one this time around. There is no doubt about it. So, who wants to go first?
All right, well, I'll go first because it's actually quite easy for me.
Cool.
I think number 4's got its problems. I like track number 2. Sorry, Thomas. I do like track number 2, but I don't feel that it's quite there in its marketplace quite yet. Number one, it wasn't too fussed or what the other way. It's a good track, but again, good movie soundtrack. But for me, I need some Boom Shakalaka, to be honest, because it's catchy, it's hooky, it's current, it's contemporary, it should be on the radio.
All right, so the Bongo Club and Boom Shakalaka is Ian's selection. James, you want to go or do you want me to go?
You go first, Rich.
I thought you'd say that. Or as Judge Dredd says, I knew you'd say that. All right, I'm thinking, Ian and my minds are not so far off on this. There are just two issues. Actually, only one issue. No, really, two issues. Issue number one, I really had an issue or a problem with the way the vocals were on the Bongo Club. So that's issue number one. The second issue is I selected a different song than he did. I was down to two songs. It was a toss-up for me between the Bongo Club and Explendidos. I have to go with Explendidos on this one.
Oh, come on, Rich. It's not like you want to be seen agreeing with me, is it?
No, I wouldn't want to be seen agreeing with you. And so Explendidos...
No, this is a fix, man. Fix.
No fix involved at all. I liked the way it was put together. And you have to admit that the mix and everything was very, very well done on sound and video. So that's all there is to that.
You were agreeing with me until you realised you were agreeing with me. And then you changed. You flipped.
No, I was actually pulled between the two. So, James, break the tie or make the tie?
Well, I'm going to throw in my Nibiru moment, or however you pronounce it. I've forgotten the name of what this meteorite even is now.
The big rock.
It's a planet, man. Planet X.
Oh, it's a planet. Okay. That shows how much I've been paying attention. Well, I was too busy scrolling through, looking at Google Images with all those cigars floating past, and I'm getting distracted easily. But fortunately, my ears have been awake the whole time, even though my eyes and brain clearly haven't. Running through tonight's fabulous selection, track one, I enjoyed. I thought it was good. Probably would be a contender to win the hit list if there wasn't anything much stronger against it, which sadly there was. So for me, first track's out of the question. Track four, I really don't think something that long should qualify, because none of us have the attention span to be listening to much over 3 minutes. To be fair to them, though, that's a joke. It was a good track and enjoyable. I'm not sure if it was executed the way that we were expecting it to be. It's one of those ones where you kind of hope that it would evolve, as we said. So for me, it's between 2 and 3, which is already what it is, since Ian's going with Boom Shakalaka and Rich is going with Explendidos. And I have to say, I'm really torn, because Explendidos, the mix is fantastic and it's very well done. And when the artist's in the chat room, it makes it even harder, because you just don't want to portray them. I think, though, Boom Shakalaka would win hands down to a lot of submissions, and I'm not saying that it's light years ahead of Explendidos, but I think it's really close. And for me, it's Boom Shakalaka. How can it not go through with a lyric about somebody's ring-a-ding?
All right.
Give me some Boom Shakalaka.
There you have it then. Our band of the month is Boom Shakalaka by the Bongo Club, a split decision. And I got to reiterate again, and I'm sure you guys will agree with me, great music all around.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a really good week, good month even.
Absolutely.
Certainly wasn't the end of the world, was it?
No, thank goodness it wasn't. If we gave these shows titles,
When my Skype call drops, I thought it was.
I'm sure you did.
We all thought it was.
Oh, goodness.
That's it. It's happened.
After all,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, the epicenter is in Middlesex.
I mean, come on. If you're going to spend the end of the world doing something, it's not MSI, is it?
That's true. That's true. Very true. All right. Congratulations out to the Bongo Club, and we'll be in touch with them shortly, letting them know absolutely everything that they won and how they can get in touch with our partnership members on this and all that good stuff. And Ian, James, thank you for joining us once again. Of course, you don't have a choice, really, do you?
We're contractually obliged.
Yeah, there you go. There you
We
go.
have a contract?
I don't know. It's some piece of paper. I never keep papers. People hand me papers all the time. I throw them away or spend
It's
them.
attached to Planet X.
Yeah, there you go. You'll get yours. It's coming in the mail. Special delivery.
On the back of a meteor, just for you.
Thanks to everybody who joined us in the chat room, Thomas, and everybody who listened over on MSI Radio as well. We appreciate you joining us here on MSI Hit List. We're going to play out now with our song selection that was voted Band of the Month with Boom Shakalaka. It is the Bongo Club. It was song number 3 here on the Hit List. Enjoy it once again, everybody. We'll see you next time, and see you this Sunday as well here.
Don't forget to do your thing with your ding-a-ling.
That's easy for you to say.
Boom shaka bye bye.